talk about the first part of Evernote. We're going to be installed on your laptop. If you have on your tablet and your cell phone, have that available. You can go kind of multitask and install on all those devices at the same time to save time. Okay. Also, we're going to create an account, and I'm just going to go over the basic parts of how to create a notebook in Evernote. Okay, and show you the different views on your laptop, from the web, and on your tablet or your cell phone. Okay, the next slide I'm going to show. Hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will say, okay, that's the old me. I'm going to start using Evernote in my daily life so I can stay organized and I won't have no cluttered desks and just start being paperless in the classroom, okay? This used to be me as well, putting the sticky notes all over around the desktop. Yes, it's good if you want to have some motivational quotes, but if you have your checklist, your to-do list, some reminders, due dates all around your screen, you can convert that to Evernote and it just be there in a second and remind you on your own. Also, this is me again. I have folders on my desk. I have notebooks of every subject. But again, with Evernote, you can just simply search what you're looking for and it can pop up in a second, okay? Instead of scanning through. I'm going to give you an overview of Evernote. This is a video. Also, I got this from Evernote.com. You can also go there if you forgot something from the presentation today. They have various tutorials on everything about Evernote.
Hi, welcome to Evernote. Evernote is a way to capture all your experiences and access them from anywhere. Type a note, store documents, record audio, capture a photograph, or any other moment you want to remember. Evernote saves and synchronizes your digital life across all your devices. No matter where you are, Evernote is with you. Use it to stay more organized. Plan your next trip. Design and manage a project. Clear your paper clutter. Capture a moment and always find what you need. Life is full of experiences, and Evernote helps you capture, manage, and remember them all.
Okay, so why use Evernote? Simply because it's that visual notebook. Everywhere you go, you could use it, take notes, Evernote. You could save your PowerPoint presentations, any type of Word document, any type of files, PDF. And another thing, pictures, is like another iCloud for your storage. Screenshots, audio, and video files. Also with the audio, if you have students that's not out, they are out, not in school, you can record your lesson, put it in their folder, and then have your presentation. Also, for a child's point of view, if they're getting tired, they don't like writing, they could record your presentation and have that on file as well. Okay, Evernote is available on the web, and that's where we're going to go now. I want you to go to Evernote.com. Now this is time, if you have those other devices along with your desktop, you could go, like if you have the iPhone or smartphone, you could go to your app store and search Evernote. And okay, once you get into Evernote on your desktop, this is your home page. This is how it's organized for you on your home page. This is where you will sync. If you sync a note, it will go to all your devices. If you're on a web base, it will automatically sync. Okay? But if you're on your desktop or your tablet, just make sure you sync so you go through all your devices. This button here is where you choose if you want to have a new note, an ink note, audio note, webcam note, and screenshot. And you remember when I showed that picture with all the folders? Whatever you're looking for, you just type in here and search the folder. Okay? If you have just a simple keyword that you know is on that document or your note, just type it in as well. Also, this is where you would create your note. This is the folder, and give you a list of all the folders that's available. You could place that note in. This button here is your tag. That's another way you can add a keyword to that note to make it easier to find or search. Then you have your reminder, your to-do list, your alerts, your due dates for your students and as well yourself. This button here gives you the option on how you want to share it. You can share it through email, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Okay? And this button here shows you all the information about that note. So you have, I want everyone to, wait, let me back up. On your screen, you will see that they welcome you. You have your first notebook. Okay, we're going to be adding notebooks, we're going to be adding notes, and we're going to be changing notes from notebook to notebook. Okay? It's just another way to be organized. But I want everyone to create a note. So I want you to hit this down arrow, and then we're going to create a new note. Make sure when you have a create a note, you put a title. Because again, that's the best feature of searching it. So we could call this Evernote. This note right now is in my first notebook. As we add notebooks, you could simply change where you want your note to be held. Tag button, you can add keywords, multiple keywords, so you can tag. Okay. This is your body where you will be doing all your typing. And we're going to type go paperless, because that's our goal. Get organized. We made a note. Body, you can change your font. You can change the style. You can change the color. You can make it bold, italic, underline. But also you can strike through words. This is the ink feature. I'm going to show you that in a few. But you have your bullet option. And again, the sticky notes around your desktop. You can make a checklist. Also, you have the option to align your words. You can add a chart, whatever size you want. Add an attachment, which will go straight to your file. So add audio. The ink note, which is good if you want to do some sketches, draw, or whatever the case may be, whatever is going on in your class. Do an audio note. Add a recording of your lesson. Today is Tuesday. Save it. Okay, so now you have that on your note. And if you want to go back to that note, so if you go back to that note with your audio, you or your student will
Today is Tuesday.
hear that audio. You have the option of webcam. Take snapshot. Hey, you have the screenshot. Whatever device, was it? Yeah, just took it. Then you could do different notations on it. If you want to add arrows, pinpoint some items for your students, add text. You have the option. So those are the main features of the type of note. And it's simply, you right click, delete, copy note, move note. You can move from folder to folder. Also, the great notebook. Creating the notebook. Creating a notebook for your class, your lesson plans. You could simply go to notebooks. You could click on notebook, and you will have the list of all your notebooks. If you want to add a notebook, go to the addition sign, add notebook. If you want to find notebook, type in what you're looking for. You have that option. Or you could just list all your notebooks. And I want you to add a notebook. So you can either click on notebook, or you can right click and create notebook, whatever is convenient for you. And we're going to call this your second notebook. You should have a first and second notebook. Okay, and if you want to name it by your classes, you can. Okay, now I'm going back to the first notebook where you created Evernote PD, and I'm just showing you how simple it is to move your notes from different notebooks. All you have to do is click on the note that you want and move it to your second notebook. Now I have that in my notebook. If I want this note in multiple files, I can just right click on it and put copy note, and I can copy it in other notebooks. When I finish here, make sure you sync so it will be available on all your devices. Go back to your Evernote PD, and I want to show you how you can add images to a note. See, I have my picture folder in my documents. I have all these pictures. Okay? And if I want to add a picture to my note, whatever image I want to select, I just drag. So a lot of this is just a click and drag. Now I have that picture on my note. And if my tag was working, I could put parabola. If I want to go back and find a parabola, I go to search, and that picture will pop up, or any picture that was tagged of that title. Okay, so if you want to add an image, if you have some pictures stored on your computer, just test it out how simple it is to just click and drag from your folder, your documents. So I show you the image, I show how you can add an audio to your note, how you move notes to a notebook,